Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. How's my sound doing? How's my sound? If my sound is awesome, then let's get started. Awesome, the sound is perfect. Okay. Um, let's see what we had from yesterday. So we had a pretty good day. We had, I think we had around 4 trades, if not more, that went pretty well. With USD CHF, I think CAT CHF, which is the one that really took off for us. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one went pretty high. Hitting what? Just under 6R, 7R, give or take, before tanking down. And then I know the Euro NZD kicked us out in the first trade, and then eventually went up again to hit your 3.5, give or take. And yeah, those are the ones I could remember actually. Oh, GBP JPY, that's the one that we had on the live, which was also pretty good. That one went crazy. We got out, I think, at 5R, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it maxed out at around just over 10R, but yeah, we were out. We got out when we moved our stop to 5R around these levels here. So yeah, some people held on, and we prefer to take our partials as we keep going. Yeah, the market can never be friendly to anybody, so take as much as you can. Okay, so today we are targeting, or rather, let's see what you guys want us to look at today, and then we will take it from there. Awesome, I see somebody wants us to look at AU. There's a CAT Swiss franc, Euro USD, CAD JPY, GBP JPY. Okay, I think that should be enough. Let's see what we've got on the AUD USD. So on the AUD, we've got this level here that worked in there. Probably drop down again to lower time frame, whichever one you're comfortable with. We prefer targeting your very, very low time frame so we can get a good R risk reward ratio, which makes it worthwhile. We would get kicked out there and there, but at the end of the day, the trades that we do get, we are pretty good. We are well into very big gains. So with AU, you look at something similar to this. Something along these ranges, just above this line here. So you look at something like this on the AU, and then I'm moving on to, let's see what they've got here. GBP JPY, I didn't see much happening with GBP JPY this morning, so I wouldn't really look at it, but that doesn't hurt to give it a second try. And then we'll see if there's anything. Yeah, really nothing. If you really want to get into the trade, you look at a lower time frame, and then you look at the market taking that liquidity at the top there before dropping down, kicking you into a trade. But then again, like we said, this is a smaller time frame, so your stop will be extremely tight. And when stops are that tight, you do get yourself worked out most of the time, but you're in and out of a trade relatively very fast. So you look at something along these lines, and then you probably target these imbalances at the bottom here, these ones here. So yeah, but we are looking at something along these lines, following the same principle. Wait for price to get into the level and then wait for it to drop. So yeah, you'd want to see that. Okay, there we go. There we go. So you look at something like this. That's what you'd want to see with GJ on the lower time frames, of course. Yeah, and then what else do we have here? Two more pairs. Let's see UCAD. UCAD. Let's see. UCAD. I see Jose is asking what's the best way to get hold of me. You've completed the bootcamp first section. Okay, you should be in the Dojo Bootcamp live streams every morning before this. So I'll just drop you an inbox, and then just follow the link, and then we'll have our one-on-ones. Awesome. So with UCAD, we're looking at that level there. Look at that. It looks pretty decent. Somewhere along those lines, and then drop down again further to find a better rate, or rather better order block to work with, and trying to see 18 is a bit too big, so you'd probably want to tighten a bit closer, and then that should be better, targeting these levels here at the bottom. And yeah, we're looking at something like that. So that's what you'd want to see on UCAD. So we've got something along these lines. Follow the basics. Once you hit 1 hour, move stop to break even. Once you hit 2 hour, close half. And then once you hit 5 hour, move stop, not 5 hour, 3 hour, move stop to 1 hour. And then when you hit 5 hour, you close 25%. When you keep going, you keep moving your stop. So yeah, that's a decent one to like to look at. I see Ivan wants us to look at gold. Gold. Yesterday we had a gold analysis which didn't really work out. It didn't trigger actually. So yeah, I don't see much happening with gold here. Let's drop again to the lower time frame, scaling down. You probably want to trade in this zone here. Sorry about that. You probably want to trade in this zone here. But yeah, you wouldn't find a very good entry point because of all these wicks. But I'd probably watch for a sell at the 1815 area, the 1809 area, looking for a buy. And then if you really want to tighten in, yeah, look at these areas as well. You'd look at a buy, taking it from this candle here, of course, tightening your stop as much as possible. But I wouldn't trade gold right now. It doesn't look good for me. I don't see a good RR trade, which I would really normally take, because I really need to take those trades that would potentially give me 10R. So if I get to 5R, I'm still happy. This is 3R. So yeah, I wouldn't take this one. And then if you wanted to take the one from the bottom here, targeting these levels as well, you probably look at another issue would be these candles here as well, but you'd look at taking it from these levels, probably focusing on these candles there, which is a bit too high. Probably drop down into the lower time frames and get to at least half of these levels, and then you should be fine, which is also still not that great. And there's a bit of noise here as well. So I wouldn't trade gold actually. I wouldn't trade gold, but if I did, I would look at those levels And then I'll look at the sell from these points, going down to these levels or even further, using these candles, of course, as my entry point. And then if I drop down even lower, to see this candle in the 1 minute, I could probably even drop down even lower to get tighter. But it would look something like this. So that's where my issue is with gold. There is not really much room to play with. 4R not good enough. And then if you do take your fibs and get half of this, you'd get an entry just above these levels, maybe giving you potential 8R. Giving you potential 8R. So yeah. So with gold, I'd look at these levels if I was trading gold, but I'm not. I really like taking my positions from the daily levels, not 1 hour, 4 hour. Sometimes they do work out pretty good, but sometimes they don't. So yeah, that's what I look at for gold. And then that's about it actually. We just did 4. Okay. Any questions, guys, drop them on the side there. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, share the channel. We're growing. Check out our free channel on Telegram, Uniforex Dojo, or you post all relevant stuff relating to Forex, of course. And then, yeah, have an awesome day, guys. Happy trading.